Obligatory lists. The top 10 things from E3 2013 that I'm excited about. Unscripted. Where'd you go, Ellen Page? Juno, where have you been? Green Goblin? Good morning, Brienne. I'm actually going to stop saying that because we rarely reply to each other, but I do hope you start doing more videos. First off, I wanted to say that I've started another YouTube channel just for my gaming related stuff. There's a few shows I'm going to have on there whenever I feel like making them. There's not going to be a set schedule or anything. One of them is called Obligatory Lists, which this is sort of a sample of this video here. It's just me doing a list of something related to video games. There's nothing on the channel yet, but if anybody wants, you can subscribe to it. It's called Christovix Games, and you can just click right here somewhere. On with the list. The top 10 things from E3 2013 that I'm excited about. So, number 10. Rayman Legends, the sequel to Rayman Origins. Origins was a great game, kind of overlooked because of the time that it was released, but it was beautiful and it was fun, it was challenging, and it was sort of a return to the original Rayman, side-scrolling platformer kind of thing instead of the 3D that kind of went downhill eventually. I'm really excited for that because Origins was a great game, so Legends promises to be really awesome. And thus far the previews seem to say that they're really good. Number 9. Smash Brothers on Wii U with Mega Man and the Metal Blade. He has the frickin' Metal Blade. It's awesome. Nothing beats the Metal Blade. Everyone's screwed. Just check it out. This is awesome. Number 8, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, the sequel to Donkey Kong Country Returns, made by Retro Studios. That was one of the best games on the Wii. It was really challenging and it was perfectly nice to look at. This one will be in high def because it's on Wii U, but I'm just looking forward to more Donkey Kong side-scrolling stuff because it's just awesome. Number 7, Beyond Two Souls, a video game made by the same studio that made Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was really great. It was a 10-hour game where you just basically, it's like playing a movie. There's lots of button prompts, just quick time events and stuff, and it's okay in that style game. In other games it's really frustrating and just a really stupid gameplay element, but in this game Quantic Dream just makes it work. So I'm really looking forward to this game coming up. It stars Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It looks really interesting. It looks like it's a great story. Yeah, I can't wait. Number 6, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs looks great. They announced it last thing, E3 2012, so it was like, boom, shocker, with this new thing from Ubisoft, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. It's like an open world game like Grand Theft Auto, but you can use your technology skills to hack anything in Chicago. I believe it's Chicago. Yeah, you can hack ATMs and cameras. You can like look through any camera in the city and like talk to people while you're looking at them and other creepy stuff like that. But yeah, just the amount of technology stuff that's going on in that game is crazy. Plus it's next gen, so it looks really, really beautiful. Yeah, super exciting for that one. Number 5, PS4, because screw you Xbox One. Number 4, Zelda A Link Between Worlds, and also Zelda Wind Waker remake in HD. Wind Waker has a big place in my heart. I have a really deep connection to that game and lots of really good memories, good stuff. I'm really connected to it, so I'm just really excited to play that one again in HD. I really love the animation in that game. It's one of my favorite looking games of all time. I wasn't one of those people who were like, I want something realistic. I liked the cel-shaded cartooniness. It was really cute. Anyways, Zelda A Link Between Worlds is a sequel to Zelda A Link to the Past, which is another game that I have a really deep connection to. Pretty sure it's one of the earliest gaming memories I have. I remember me and my two brothers were playing A Link to the Past, and it was the very beginning. We just picked it up, and my brothers had no idea where to go from the beginning. And, you know, you walk around the right side of the castle, and then you cut that bush and you drop down the hole. They didn't know that was there, but I was like, hey, look at that spot, just try there. And they were like, there's not going to be anything there. Oh, there's something there. Good job. And I felt special. Anyways, this new one looks cool. It's the exact same overworld, because it's a direct sequel to A Link to the Past. And it also has another dark world element in it, which promises to be cool. We haven't seen anything from that yet, so hopefully the dark world is substantially different from the dark world in A Link to the Past, because apparently the overworld in this new game is almost exactly the same. So I'd like to see something much bigger of a change there, so that'd be good. Number 3, Ouya. Ouya is a Android-based console that was launched through a Kickstarter. I think it was the most successful Kickstarter of all time, maybe second best, somewhere top 5. They got like $7 million or something crazy like that, and now it's basically a completely open source console. Anybody can develop for it. If you buy a console, which is $99, I believe, it's basically the development kit. As soon as you buy it, you can develop for it, and anybody can submit it, and every game has to have a free-to-play aspect, whether it's a demo or the full game is free-to-play or anything like that. Maybe free-to-play with microtransactions, I'm sure will be a big one. Because it's Android-based, it doesn't mean that every game you have on your Android phone is going to be on the console, but since it's Android-based, those developers will have a really easy time putting it from the phone onto the console. I just really agree with what Ouya's doing. Completely open. It's a gamer's console. So far, it doesn't seem like there's lots of like big AAA titles or anything like that, but Square Enix is developing some stuff for it. Probably just old Final Fantasy games like they usually do. They have them all on iPhone, so. Ouya wasn't actually announced at E3 at all. They weren't even at E3 at all, I don't think. I know they had a booth across the street from E3, and they almost got shut down, and they had a bunch of problems, and the ESA, which is the company that runs E3 and the total douchebags, tried to get them shut down. They called the cops on them, and they got a bunch of big semi-trucks to block them from the street so no one could see them and no one knew they were there. So they're just being total dicks. Stupid ESA. But Ouya is awesome. Check it out. Number 2, Gran Turismo 6. I played the heck out of Gran Turismo 5, and I plan to do it again. It looks great. It's got a brand new engine. Even though I'm not much for racing games, something about Gran Turismo always was really great for me. Ever since Gran Turismo 1 on PS1, I've been playing it. I did miss out on 3 and 4 and 5 Prologue, but that doesn't matter because I got 5 and 6 is coming. I'm super stoked. Alright, number 1. The game I am most excited for that was at E3 this year is South Park: The Stick of Truth. If there's anything in the world that I love, it's South Park. South Park is amazing. It's hilarious. It's got potty humor. It's got political humor. It's got any kind of humor you want. And it's hilarious. And the game promises to be exactly like the show. It looks like it with the animation. And it's written by the guys that write the show. And yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. Oh yes, there is. It's supposed to be a lot like the Super Nintendo RPGs, which I love too, like Final Fantasy 4 and 6 and Chrono Trigger, all that sort of thing. Very similar gameplay. Yeah, super stoked.
I'm gonna teach you a fart called the Nagasaki. It's called the Nagasaki because if you do it right, it makes people go, "Ooh!" Nagasaki! remember one very important thing. Never, ever fart on anyone's balls. You got that? All right.
Coming this holiday season. Or some holiday season, hopefully kind of soon. You know how video games are.
There you go. Those are the 10 things that I'm super stoked for that came out of E3. What are you most excited for? Give me a list. Give me a number one. I don't care. I just want to know. What are you really excited about? Just leave your comments in the comment section below. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time.